Okay, guys, how are you all doing? Welcome back to this platform. This message is for Nigerians who are still trying to take the Libyan route, in order to get to Europe. It is a very risky journey, and those who went are trying to find their balance. In fact, majority of them has been sent back, and the majority of them has been caught and also being deported. At least as I speak to you now, they say that up to 281 Nigerian migrants plus other Egyptians have been deported successfully. So I'm going to be giving you that update. As you can see, these are the Nigerians here, and this is a video clip of these guys when they were being sent back home. Libya on Tuesday repatriated nearly 1,000 migrants from Egypt and Nigeria who had been staying in the North African country illegally, officials and AFP journalists said. So these Nigerians are people who have been staying in the country trying to cross through the Mediterranean Sea to Italy or what will I call it? Or Europe, as the case may be. But definitely majority of those or everybody who took the route of Italy will definitely land in Italy once you take that Libyan route. All right. Now they say that the 664 Egyptians were to be taken by bus to the MC'd border post with Egypt, nearly 1,400 kilometers, which is equivalent to 870 miles east of Tripoli. Okay. General Mohammed Badar, who head the country's anti-immigration body affiliated to the Interior Ministry, said 300 Nigerians were taken to the airport to be flown home. Okay, 300 Nigerians. Now, most of these 300 Nigerians have sold their properties, sold landed properties in order to just make it down to Libya and also to get to Europe. But sometimes it doesn't go as planned. So when you get to Libya, you might be frustrated, and sometimes those who you give your money to will frustrate you there or even sell you to the wrong hands, and that will be the end of the journey. Then you end up being, captured by these people, or even if you are not captured by the legal authorities that be, then the kidnappers will capture you, because there are a lot of kidnappers in Libya. And when they do that, they flog you, beat you, and then force you to bring money from control money from Nigeria, from your home country. And you don't have options. When they are torturing you and sending your videos to your family members, they don't have options other than to sell the remaining land and then try to provide the money for you to be alive. Now, Libya plunged into chaos with the ouster and killing in 2011 of long-time dictator Muammar Gaddafi, and is now ruled by rival administrations in the west and east, and has become a hub for illegal migration to Europe. Migrants seeking to make the perilous sea crossing to Europe from North Africa often fall into the hands of trafficking gangs that extort them for money. So if you are going for this journey, or if anybody is telling you that, oh, it's just very simple, once you get there, you can just cross and that will be the end of it, my dear, it's not as easy as said. It is easier said than practiced, okay? Thousands of people, mostly Egyptians, have also lived illegally in and around Libyan capital for years, working in agriculture, business, and construction. In similar operations last month, 600 Egyptians were sent home on November 6th, and 200 were repatriated to Niger and Chad on November 28th. According to the International Organization for Migration figures, there were more than 700,000 migrants, mostly from Niger and Egypt, in Libya between May and June this 2023. Okay, so this is the latest update now on Nigerians who are, trying to cross the Mediterranean Sea to make it to Italy. This group of people have been deported to 300 people have been deported home. So watch the video here. You can see them. why they are being.
اليوم الثلاثاء الموافق 12/12/2023 سيتم ترحيل مهاجرين غير شرعيين من جنسية نيجيريا عبر رحلتين جويتين مطار عتيقة الدولي والله ولي التوفيق.
So these are the guys, these are the Nigerians when they were entering the bus to be taken to the airport on how they will be deported. So that's the latest with Nigerians, especially Nigerians who are in Libya. And another video that I'm even supposed to talk about is the expulsion of Nigerian migrants and others too from Tunisia. Okay, so a lot of them died in the desert. Very horrible. I said I would talk about that particular video, but I got busy with other things. And I'm going to bring you that video so you guys see what is happening. When people are telling you to just sell everything you have to enter and go to Europe through the Mediterranean Sea, through Libya desert, through Sahara desert, please think twice before you embark on that very journey. Omo, it's no easy now. It's no easy. I'll bring you that video. Let me just go get it so that I will post it and talk about it so you people see how people are dying. Out of thirst, there was no water for them to drink in the desert and they were chased out from Tunisia. If you have been following me, you will remember when I talked about that particular video where some migrants were chased into the desert and their camps were burnt down by the Tunisian authorities. So most of those guys now died in the desert because from the desert you have to cross over to Libya back. So somehow you can find solace in Libya than in Tunisia now, since after their president made that pronouncement that those migrants, black migrants, are trying to change the demography of their country. So since that time, immigrants have never had rest again. They are now chasing them from pillar to post, you see. So that is what led to the death of this migrant in the desert. And others too fainted in that particular video. So just wait for it. Don't forget to share this video to create awareness. That is why we make these videos, to make sure that people know what they are going into before they will be taken to these perilous journeys. Even though some people were promised that they were not going to go through the desert, but they end up being scammed. Okay, so anybody who is promising you abroad, please know where they are taking you to and know the means in which they want to use for your journey. If it is through this Libya, then know it is dangerous. I'm just telling you, I'm not telling you not to embark, because if I tell you now, you say, oh, I'm an enemy of progress. So it's your personal choice, but make sure you know the consequences. Okay, thank you and share this video. Bye-bye.